Dusekkar is, in my opinion, the strongest character in all of Forsaken right now. This might sound crazy to some if you don't see Dusekkars often, or if you're not as experienced, so let me explain. Dusekkar has 90 HP, and only 2 abilities, being Plasma Beam and Spawn Protection. We're going to start off with Plasma Beam because it's probably the most intricate of the two. It has a cooldown of 30 seconds, however it has a 2-second windup, so the cooldown is effectively 28 seconds, take that how you will. And while casting it, your movement is reduced by 25%. If you hit the killer with your Plasma Beam, they're inflicted with slowness 2 for 3 seconds, and this gets reduced by 0.5 seconds per Dusekkar. However, hitting a survivor will give them speed 1 for 4 seconds and 30 overheal, getting reduced by 2.5 overheal per Dusekkar alive. And in case you thought I missed something, no, there is no stacking effect for beaming the survivor in terms of speed. There's literally none. Also, not even to mention, reducing the overheal by 2.5 per Dusekkar does literally nothing. That's like nothing burger. 1 Plasma Beam on a survivor, not even mentioning collaterals by the way. 1 Plasma Beam hitting a survivor is enough to extend chases for so long that the ability could be off cooldown by the time the survivor is in danger again. And that's also not even mentioning chaining it with Spawn Protection to extend chases by minutes if used correctly. And speaking of Spawn Protection, it has a cooldown of 30 seconds and it casts a shield upon the chosen survivor for a max of 3.5 seconds within a range of 95 studs. The shield gives you resistance 4, which is an 80% damage reduction, and you're slowed by 30% while you're casting it. The only stacking penalties this move has is a 25-second cooldown that's placed on the shielded survivor. And if 3 Dusekkars are shielding someone at the same time, they all break and get slowness and blindness, which, by the way, will literally never happen because in no world do 3 different people need a shield at the same time, so that may as well not exist. You can use your cursor to shield people through walls, you can react with your shield to counter basically every single grab move in the game. The resistance lingers for a short time after shielding, which you just can't even tell, which is amazing game design. Why the shield doesn't last for the entire resistance, I don't know. You can also save people if they were to take lethal damage. It basically shuts down every single punish ability in the game. You missed your slash? Don't worry, you only took a mere 5 damage thanks to the shield. You missed your block? Don't worry, that gashing wound only did 10 damage thanks to the resistance. And it has, like, as I said earlier, no stacking, like, at all, besides the global cooldown on a survivor, which is not even that long as well. They get the full resistance in the entire duration regardless of how many Dusekkars there actually is. And just 1 Dusekkar can prolong a chase. Throw an extra Dusekkar in and it's practically unwinnable for the killer. It's honestly mind-boggling to me how long the survivor has stayed this way and hasn't been touched, especially the stacking. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what would I do to fix Dusekkar? Well, I'm not Craft, so I don't really want to spend a good portion of this video giving balance ideas. I made it mainly for like awareness and to show people just how overpowered Dusekkar actually is. But if I were to make some changes, I would increase the stacking, add some actual meaningful stacking to Spawn Protection and when beaming a survivor. And probably cooldown reduction increasements too. I would definitely increase Spawn Protection's cooldown because that is crazy. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can put them in my comment section, or you can join the Discord if you'd like to do that. I'd be happy to hear you out. And thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and goodbye.